have never had to work so hard to upload one goddamn video to YouTube, especially when the movie wasn't all that good. Y'all making me work extra hard to talk about this T'Challa running around trying to savage this prostitute and his bummy ass sister. The movie wasn't even that good. Take two. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tyra here with another struggle review, here to discuss Message from the King. Now, this movie is available on Netflix. It came out in 2017 and it stars Chadwick Boseman. Now, before I get into sitting here watching this movie thinking, oh my goodness, look at all the star power that Chadwick is delivering. He can even save a movie that's not even that goddamn good. I need you guys to drop down and subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'm gonna give you guys a moment to do that, and then we're gonna come back and discuss all things YouTube. YouTube was giving me such a hard time trying to upload the video I was trying to upload that I already did for this movie, and I don't even know why. Then we gotta do it again. Y'all better watch this video twice. Go back. Now that you guys have hopefully subscribed to see more of me, let's get into this video. But first, we have to get into the person who paid for it and requested this movie. So if you happen to get your whole motherfucking life, and I seriously hope you do, because it's 2 times, I did this video 2 times. It's not because of me, it's because of this person right here. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting my content. You are all that. Now, getting into the movie, I remember the exact time that this movie was released on Netflix, and I also remember me not being in a rush to watch it via the trailer. Now, when we get into Chadwick being that beloved Miss actor, he gave us so much. I think he gave us that star power and that quality of some of those actors from the past, like that Sidney Poitier, that Denzel Washington. He was so refreshing. He was so dedicated. And you know, when you see Chadwick, you were gonna get a performance. You were gonna get a quality film. We get movies like 42, movies like Marshall, movies like Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, movies like Black Panther, movies like Get On Up. And then somewhere down the line, we also got movies like 21 Bridges and Message from the King. Not to say that these movies are just downright horrible, not to say that he didn't perform. He's always going to perform. He's always going to deliver. In fact, that's the only thing that keeps you here with this film at all. But you can't help but feel like this is so weird. Why is he here? Why? How much did they pay you to be here? Now, I did see that he was also an executive producer on this film. So he was, you know, kind of stepping behind the camera, and that's all good and great and all that good stuff. But I'm not going to act like this was not some subpar film. But I stayed for the T'Challa. We're gonna stay for Chadwick Boseman forever. Now, with this being a first time watch, I couldn't help but go, wow, look at T'Challa bodying this accent way before the Black Panther film. He is so dedicated here, and he is really performing his ass off. It's just not warranted in this weak ass movie. Now, we have Mr. King here arriving in Los Angeles looking for his long lost sister after a very frantic phone call. She has apparently disappeared with her boyfriend's son and has not only got mixed up with the wrong type of crowd, but the wrong type of husband. Now, at heart, this movie is that typical seeking revenge, I'll find you and I will kill you ass movie. It's nothing really too creative on that side. But with it even being that there is such a simple formula to follow with a revenge seeking or avenging someone movie, and it is just not here. The script is very much so all over the place. It can seem really hollow at times, and really no one here has any real character development. You're not really too invested in any of the characters, especially the character that we are supposed to be caring about and avenging, because they go out of their way to show us that King's sister wasn't shit. You know, she low-key wasn't shit. Like, we couldn't root for her the way we wanted to. Now, we follow King to various places as he's in search for his sister. We follow him as he retraces her steps, visiting people in places that she frequented all the time, seeking information. And this is when we get into Chadwick Boseman saving this movie. He manages to muster up some type of compassion in this movie to make you want to fear for him and his sister. You can tell that there is that sense of family gone wrong, and there's some separation that's happened, and he hasn't really been there for his sister in the way that he wanted to, and he's really feeling guilty, which leads him to want to avenge her in the first place. I didn't do much for her in life, now I need to do something for her in death. He really delivers on that part, because nobody else was giving anything, especially for this cast of people here not to be trash. It's not like this was an empty movie full of nobodies and we just had Chadwick over here sitting and chilling and carrying the movie. This movie is filled with people who are phenomenal actors. The script just was not there. Why you write this? Now, after talking to a neighbor slash friend and gathering information, we have him look through the last of her belongings for contact clues, pulling pictures, talking to gangs and different men, different stores. He is really trying to find her, at which we have someone inform him that your sister was associating herself with, the best thing that you can probably do is check the morgue. And then we see that not only is the sister dead, but her body has been physically mutilated. And at that moment when we have him not flat out say, that is my sister, I've discovered her body, and he goes, that's not her, and he breaks down like only Chadwick Boseman can, delivering those tears and that passion, it's like, oh, he's about to go rogue, and we're about to get into that Liam Neeson, I'll find you and I'll kill you ass revenge territory. This is what we came here to see. And what makes him unique is, are we getting our vengeance with a knife? No. Are we getting our vengeance with a gun? No. Are we about to just run people over with a car? Absolutely not. Why not? Because we getting vengeance with a goddamn bike chain. Why the whole aspect of the bike chain cracked me up. Now, you would need someone of the caliber of a Chadwick to even pull something like this off. He is supposed to be that you can't mess with me ass dude. His sister and his brother all have these matching tattoos. They were in a gang at which they lost one sibling and they all just drifted apart, leading to his sister getting mixed up with the wrong crowd, becoming a drug addict, getting strung out, and leading her to whatever got her into the situation that she's in currently. And leading Chadwick's character to answer the big question of, why would anybody ever want to do this to my sister? What could she have ever done that led up to her being mutilated and murdered and all of her teeth taken out of her mouth? And then we go on the journey with the bike chain. He gave us Liam Neeson, Death Wish. Now, when we get into our side characters, that's when the film loses a lot of its steam. Chadwick can only carry this shit so far. We get into our regular schmegular, run-of-the-mill, little Italian, Irish, I don't know, Russian gang who, you know, get their ass whooped and tell them it's a message from the king. We get that typical interrogation. We get some ass beatings with a bike change, you know, cool shit. And then we get into shit like birds of a feather flock together. Her little bestie neighbor ass friend, I was like, what? What the hell is this? She was already giving off dusty energy as soon as Chadwick's character got there. She's all interested, real giggity, you know, hey, come to my party, acting like she doesn't know too much of anything. Now, after we have Chadwick's character put the fucking smack down, we get into him returning to this duplex, and it's some type of sexual, drug-filled party slash orgy. We have the bummy, low vibrational ass boyfriend there who is just so upset that the girl is a thotty and she's on coke. Babe, come out of there. You're always doing it. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not interested. We also have the girl who proceeds, I'm like, damn, what kind of interrogation is this? You have her do everything but lick his balls before she can get some information out, and it's just all sexual, and she's about to like attempt to give him some head, and it's just like, well, you are questioning and interrogating and trying to get information out of her, but how far are you gonna let her go? Does head need to be required to get information? It was just doing too much. She was doing too much as a character in its entirety. And then to top it off, we have old dude from Slytherin roll up who's giving out all the drugs and gets his ass whooped in addition to everybody else because he wants people to know I'm here to stay and somebody's gonna answer for my sister. Now, getting to see Chadwick whoop some ass, it's always going to be a good thing. He's always playing quite, you know, warm. Like, we kind of associate him with Black Panther, and of course, why wouldn't we? But it's nice just to see him here just whoop some ass with a bike chain. But this is when I had to hit the pause because of these goddamn side characters that were just pushing me all the way in the wrong direction. We get into him getting there and moving into this most grimy, sleazy ass motel, at which he meets a nice white woman. Now, she's here to be presented as that long lost mother who came to LA with all these dreams and hopes. She got lost. She's maybe, you know, a representation of what his sister maybe was when she got there and what she can maybe become if she stays in this lifestyle. But it's quite confusing because she's there to drop all this knowledge and embrace Chadwick and make him feel like, you know, you're not alone. As long as you're here, you have a friend in me. I have a daughter. She's also welcoming. She is a strong mother. But at the same time, though she's supposed to be a strong mother and she has a regular 9-to-5, we're also leaving our daughter alone a whole lot. And we're also sucking dick on the side to pay our bills. We were supposed to find some nobility in that. I was like, what the hell y'all want me to do this? You know, it's just like, oh, you know what? I am so thankful that you saw me giving head and you didn't judge me. You know, the rent is high. I'm doing what I got to do out here in these streets. What? We were supposed to care about her? I didn't give a damn. This also gives his character a different motivation, someone to save, somebody to maybe invest in. It looked like there may have been, you know, some romantic feelings involved. It just was not working. The chemistry was not there for me. I didn't care about their little union. I was like, why are we stopping for prostitutes? Especially when she looks like she's probably on that stuff and she's so eager to have strangers around her daughter. Do what you came to do and get the hell out of there. Who said we were obligated to save this random white woman? Now the movie really begins to drag once it gets to the middle. Not only do we have Chadwick continuing to tell these drug dealers running around in their doo-doo brown jacket, unscathed and unnoticed, we also have him tracking somebody named Duke, somebody named Alex, which leads him to a freaking dentist. Now, he is going off of everything that he's found in his sister's belongings. We meet this dentist and it is just so off. It's like, what is this? What is this character? What is this exchange of dialogue? It is just downright horrible. We have them go through this whole dog and pony show of him pretending that the sister was something that she wasn't, and everybody so far is pretending that she is still alive. We are holding on to the hopes of, why was she so important? Why would anybody do this to her? Why would anybody go to that far of an extent to kill her in that manner? And why are they trying to keep it under wraps? And why are we having this 20 minutes of extra dialogue in this film when we know that Chadwick knows that there was no leaving? He knows that she's dead, but we have to sit here for 20 minutes and talk to this fucking dentist who in the end is trying to also set him up and have him be killed and says shit like, oh yeah, I can tell he's not going anywhere. He has, you know, really good teeth. You can tell a lot about a person with their teeth. He takes care of his teeth. That means he's gang and he gonna come after us. We need to pay him $100K type shit. What? Oh. Now, after we set up silly situations just for him to interact with the female at the sleazy motel in her kid and borrow her car, we get into more of this goddamn dentist, and then this movie continues to go over and off the fucking rails. He's following, he's telling this dentist, who is supposed to, you know, kind of mix up the movie. Not only is he trying to set him up to be killed, he's informing people that he wants to be paid off, or we need to pay this gang. Meanwhile, he's trying to corrupt people and pocket money. It's just, it wasn't giving. But we get into this character who was supposedly trying to quiet the sister, and we don't know why. But we're supposed to get these uneasy sensations from his character because we have Chadwick circling the house listening, and we have these young boys in the pool. This is the same one who is supposed to be associated with his sister. Why is he here? Why is he in a Speedo in the pool? And then we have old dudes running around with fucking lipstick on going, you know, I brush my teeth 2 times a day like you told me to, papi. Why? It was like this collection of dry ass ideas that somebody threw at a board and said, hey, we're gonna create a movie. Don't do this anymore. Now, since we had, you know, a pimp like Chadwick just park that raggedy hoopty on the street, the dentist knows that he's there and he's plotting to set him up and has him followed and captured by 2 random ass corrupt police officers. This is supposed to be intense. We get all of this, you know, deep rain falling. Help me, they're trying to kill me. You know, get all that shit in the backseat of the car. Somehow he finesses his way out of the car, runs down the fucking street in the rain. He is already hog-tied, handcuffed and shit, and manages to escape these 2 trash ass officers that were planning to kill him, but just couldn't do it quick enough and kept turning sideways just long enough for him to escape, waddle his ass all the way up several streets just to end up right next to the sleazy bitch who lives in the motel with her kid. Cause you know, that makes sense. We wouldn't want him to, you know, just get vengeance. No, we need old girl to nurse him back to health. You know, for him to have a reason to save her. Because, you know, she worth something. Even though she's sucking dick on the side, that don't mean she's not a good person. She's still nursing niggas back to health and catering to them and, you know, nursing their wounds. What's not to like? Give her the money, Chadwick. Now, we do have them try to wrap everything up in a nice little bow with, you know, the cops just telling people, oh yeah, he's dead, we killed him. And just like, oh, we're just gonna take that scapegoat. Everybody's just assuming he's dead, you know, except for the little mob ass clique. Like, yeah, we ain't seen nobody. We ain't see. Yeah, he's dead. So yeah, give me $100,000 million and he's dead. We're gonna do business. Whatever. It was tired. We have him being nursed back to health by old girl, and they have, you know, those simpleton ass, you know, say like, oh no, you don't have to do this. This isn't gonna bring her back. You know, just stay here in this mosey ass, crunchy ass motel room with me and my daughter. You know, I don't know you, but I feel you in my heart, and here I know you're a good man. T'Challa, I'm just gonna nurse you back to health, and we can live here happily ever after while I get off of my 9 to 5 and then I give head on the side. I can take care of you. Now we have him do what all the little killers do in movies. Somehow they all know how to make makeshift ass bombs to blow shit up. But we have him find one little missing leak, you know, to Poppy back there at the ranch with the lipstick on and the young boys. He likes boys, and his sister had evidence of this via audio on a disc. And there's also a visual of her dancing real weird, and I guess this suspect situation of him tell the little boy that, I don't know, it really wasn't giving, but it was giving enough for us to know that he was a sick little person and he needs to be fucked up because he liked little boys. Cool, it was giving enough. Once we have, you know, a few more exchanges with him and the prostitute, and he gears up to go in and fuck shit up and save the boy, this is when she got really laughable. You have him just be able to, you know, just roll up, and he shows him the disc and, you know, what are you doing? Why would you do this? And he takes out his full vengeance. We have him pull a gun. That ain't about shit. He shoots him. You know, at this point, we're using a gun. We ain't got the bike chain no more. We put that shit up. He kills pretty much everybody there. And it's like, I'm having this whole plot twist, this setup. I'm getting the money. I'm getting the dentist here. The dentist who didn't have no problems rolling up in there, slitting the throat at the aspect of he was greedy enough to do that to get some more cash. It's just like, if you all were just so comfortable with killing, you could have just killed T'Challa your motherfucking self. You didn't have to pay for people to do it. But whatever. The stupid script got a stupid script. He gets in there and it's just like, we have the young boy who's in need of saving playing the video game. He just doesn't hear a goddamn thing. Mind you, there's no headphones or nothing. We heard, you know, gunshots going off, stabbing, screaming, a whole bunch of death in the house. Ain't heard nothing. At which we have, you know, Chadwick run over like, hey bro, come with me if you want to live. I know you don't know me from a can of paint. You ain't never seen me a day in your life, but I am the brother to the sister who gave you away to this perverted ass man in the first place. Trust me. Excuse me? You have this whole story occur just because his sister felt like, you know what? I'm all in this lifestyle. I love getting high and doing these things. Here, take this boy in exchange for all these drugs. At which she tries to come back and get him, and it's too late. But she has this dish, tries to do some blackmail shit, and she gets murdered. but we were, you know, we were supposed to care about her and her being avenged. I didn't. Once we got into him saving the boy, the shit was so comical. It was like, if you don't get the fuck off of me, I like it here. Like, he was so willing to stay there. There was absolutely no resistance. And it's understandable that it's like, you know, I don't know this person, but it's like, exactly what do you want us to do? We have this young boy here who, you know, has probably been conditioned, doesn't know any better, and Chadwick's trying to save him, but he's also the brother to the person who left you there in the first place. But we're supposed to like catch a vibe because he's like low-key kidnapping him. Like, don't write this no more. Now, after we've had Chadwick super saying this whole situation, everybody's been set up, everybody's been blown up. He has been able to take out a team of 50 fucking men with a bike chain and a dream, you know, the American way. By the time he gets back to the sleazy mosey Rosie, you know where the kid is left alone, because, you know, that's just what she out here doing, because she work hard for the money and we can only give head and put away groceries for so long. I can't watch the kid too. We have the man there, that last man standing, waiting on him, whooping his ass, at which he comes in, low-key saves him, saves the daughter, he takes the vengeance, beats his ass, and the little Pepe Le Pew, he runs the fuck off. And she's like, hey, wait, I'm trying to save you, come back. And he's like, no, I don't know you. They made it very clear that he's like, oh, I found him, he was on the street, he's with me, he's here, and he's so happy. I thought it was just so weird at how he was just so eager to, like, the writing was trash. Of course, after we have Chadwick fuck everything up, we have all of this additional money left. And of course, we give it to the white woman and her daughter as she gets on the bus to go away and live her big dreams. Now, we end off the movie with him returning back to Cape Town like nothing ever happened, and I'm guessing he's an officer of the law or somebody. He's somebody there, child, but he just go like, yeah, you found your sister or anything? Like, no. Just like, it was just regular business as usual. We're supposed to get that, you know, he's that dude vibe, but it just didn't come across because the script was just so goddamn tired. But we had T'Challa here, and even with the worst script on the worst day, he is gonna fucking deliver and give you something that's watchable. Well, you guys, that was my review for A Message from the King. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, I really did not enjoy talking about this a second time. I felt like my first video was a really good video, and then we come here with me and all my frustration. But hopefully, how I felt came across via the video. Please drop down and leave me a comment and tell me what you thought about this film. Did you think that this was grade A Oscar-worthy writing? Or did you just stay for the T'Challa like I did? I look forward to reading you guys' comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I see you guys next time. Bye.